know, it's your boy Mysterious, man, producer extraordinaire, Pittsburgh, PA, holding it down. Just wanted to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, give you a little behind the scenes thing about the Pittsburgh Fitted track, doing the remix to the A-Jaxx joint. And you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to wrap this up real quick, you know, give y'all a little background on how final beat came to be. But basically, you know what I mean, as far as A-Jaxx, I had heard of him. I had ran into him a couple times, and he's a real cool dude. I had never really listened to his music though. But a couple months ago, I mean, I had heard a couple jams here and there over the last few months. But a couple months ago, I heard this jam, Pittsburgh Fitted. I'm not exactly sure who produced the first one. I think it was what's his name, Cheap Mustard, I think. But I liked the track, and I felt like, you know, that jam could really be big, especially for Pittsburgh. So, you know, man, I set out to create a beat for the remix to submit to A-Jaxx and see what he can do with it. So what I ended up first starting with was he had a original Pittsburgh Fitted sample on the track. What I did was kind of think about how cats wear they fitted. So they either wear, you know, kind of low right here, or, you know what I'm saying, they cock it to the side. So, you know what I mean, I redid the sample with my own voice, and this is what I came up with.
Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. I wear it low, walk cock to the side.
You know what I mean? After I came up with that, I just went ahead, and this is all before I really even contacted A-Jaxx. I just did the track first. So I ended up building around that, and this is what all of it sound like. This is the first track.
Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. I wear it low, walk out to the side. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. Beating down rappers with my Pittsburgh Fitted on. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. I wear it low, walk out to the side. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. Beating down rappers with my Pittsburgh Fitted on.
So that's what I eventually came up with, you know what I mean, after sitting down with it for a little bit. And then I felt comfortable with it. I was real confident with it. I liked it. So I hit A-Jaxx up on the MySpace and told him, man, you know what I mean, I want to do a remix to that joint. So I ended up sending him the track. Now, though I liked it, you know what I'm saying, he liked it too, but there were certain things that he really wanted to single out for me to go back to the drawing board and make something a little different. So what he ended up telling me is he liked the sample. He wanted me to keep the sample that I had, which was, you know, me redoing the sample with my own voice, actually rapping or whatever. So he liked what I came up with as far as that. He wanted a little bit more of a East Coast feel though. He wanted like some East Coast drums and stuff like that. So I went back to the drawing board and actually made 3 different types of beats. Now the second beat that I ended up making, this is the one right here.
Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. Beating down rappers with my Pittsburgh Fitted on. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. I wear it low, walk out to the side. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. Beating down rappers with my Pittsburgh Fitted on.
You know, that's what I came up with for the second track. Now, I didn't hit him right back immediately after I came up with the second track. I wanted to give him a variety. So, you know what I mean? I ended up taking that same sample and I applied it to a second beat. and you know what I mean, created a second beat, and that one sounds like this.
Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, beating down rappers with my Pittsburgh Fitted on. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. And we're in low, walk out to the side. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, beating down rappers with my Pittsburgh Fitted.
Now with that one, I actually, when I was making it, I was feeling it a lot more than I'm feeling it right now. So I'm actually kind of glad he didn't like this version, because I didn't like how the sample was going with the beat. But I did like these drums, which are these right here. I felt like that was the East Coast sound that he was probably talking about, those East Coast drums. So with my fourth track, I ended up making this one, and this is the one I really liked the most out of the three, the three newest ones that I had made. So that was this one, and actually what I did was sped up the sample a little bit and created another beat around it, and that was this right here.
Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, beating down rappers with my Pittsburgh Fitted on. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. And we were low, walk out to the side.
But he liked those. I ended up sending him all three tracks, and he singled out this one right here. He liked he pretty much liked everything I did, and he wanted a bass line to actually go along with the drums. So what I ended up doing was adding a little bass line that goes like this. Something else that he also liked was like a little short siren sound that I had. He wanted he asked me if I could extend the siren sound at the end of every 4 bars. So I was like, no, it's at the end of every 8. That's what he wanted. So I was like, that's tight. That's actually tight. I ended up what he thought was a siren was actually not a siren. It was another sound that I had tweaked up. So I went back into my sounds and was able to actually find a real siren. So I was able to do that, and everything came together like this.
Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted. And we were low, walk out to the side. Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, beating down rappers with my Pittsburgh Fitted on.
So, you know what I mean? That's pretty much the end of that. And I sent that to him, and he was like, bon appetit, brother. Enjoy. But, you know what I mean? He was feeling that, and that's what it is. So, pretty much waiting to hear the remix whenever he's finished with it, and y'all can hear that. But this is what the beat sound like, and you know what I mean? Stay tuned for more videos and more from A-Jaxx too, because I want to hear the finished product just as much as y'all, probably even more, because I produced it. So there. But yeah, man. Your boy Mysterious signing off.
Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, Pittsburgh Fitted, beating down rappers with my Pittsburgh Fitted.